So, Johnny Somali is back in the news again, not because he was harassing another person or got kicked out of a different country, but because now he's beefing with YouTuber PewDiePie. I actually made 2 shorts on this already, I might have to make a 3rd. But now he made a video response responding to PewDiePie and Hassan Nabi. I'm gonna skip over Hassan Nabi's part, just because he kinda has nothing to do with the conversation, just because this is more about him versus PewDiePie. But let's see what this guy has to say.
Good evening, I'm Johnny Somali.
Little off topic, but does anyone know why he's dressed like Andrew Tate in this video? He's even wearing glasses just like him. And smoking a cigar. You know smoking is bad for you, right? Here's a science fact. One cigar can have as much nicotine as more than a pack of unfiltered cigarettes. You're killing your lungs, Johnny. What are you doing? Put down that cigar. Now, just for some background as well, too. A lot of people already know who Johnny Somali is, but for those who don't, he's basically one of those terrible nuisance kick streamers. They go around harassing people for fun and then posting clips about it on YouTube.
Wallahi, Hiroshima, Nagasaki, you know Hiroshima, Nagasaki. We're gonna do it again. What? Hiroshima, Nagasaki.
He actually got arrested in Japan because he was trespassing on land, and he got kicked out of the country. And that's where the whole ball starts to get rolling. You see, Johnny Somali was a pretty prominent figure in Japan. He did a lot of dumb stuff, not just in Japan, but other countries as well too. So he has a reputation of just harassing people and being disrespectful in general. Johnny Somali disrespecting Thai culture. Johnny Somali disrespecting Shinzo Abe. Johnny Somali disrespects Thailand and finds out. Johnny Somali arrested for alleged disrespect of an Israeli officer. Johnny Somali playing racist music in a Japanese train. You see, people like Johnny Somali are the reason why Japan has these new laws against YouTubers, calling them troublemakers. Oh my gosh, the police are actually preparing for YouTubers. How insane is that? And PewDiePie, he kind of made like a little compilation of obnoxious YouTubers or even just streamers, content creators that go to Japan and they kind of just make a nuisance of things, like being the worst tourist that you can possibly be, where he's just reacting to the clips and going over them. However, in that video he made, Johnny Somali was a small segment of the video, and here's the clip right here.
The last guy everyone's talked about, this idiot. We'll just blur him and not talk about him, but it's still worth seeing the footage because he's such an idiot. All you need to know is he's a kick streamer. I should tell you everything.
That's everything you need to know.
He's such an idiot. So he broke into this.
Is this got banned from Japan now, and they kick him out for good?
Yeah, they kicked him out. Yeah. So he broke into one of the construction sites.
And when told to leave, he kept saying Fukushima, Fukushima, which was the nuclear accident which occurred in 2011.
Yeah, mad, bro. He's getting activated, dog. Check.
Hey, oh, Fukushima, Fukushima.
Yeah, so he got arrested, now he got deported. I don't know if he's banned for life or anything like that, but I think it will be really difficult for him to enter again.
And that's pretty much all PewDiePie had to say on Johnny Somali. But oh my gosh, Johnny Somali took a lot of offense to this. He starts going on a little bit of a Twitter rant and starts trying to beef with PewDiePie, which is obviously just a bait to clout chase, I'm assuming.
He ain't my OG, the new generation. We run this crap now. But he needs to shut up. Racist against blacks and anti-Semite. This hypocrite has no room to even discuss me, especially with misinformation and lies.
Yeah, he's obviously trying to call PewDiePie racist just because he tried to make a criticism on Johnny Somali. So now we're finally going to move on to what Johnny Somali says in his video.
And there's PewDiePie. Felix, don't get me started on some the so-called king of YouTube. You have millions of followers, a massive platform, but let's not forget the numerous anti-Semitic comments you've made. You've lost sponsorship deals and contracts because of this. I posted the articles. Or the time you dropped the hard R N-word while playing PUBG.
He then brings up things from PewDiePie's past, such as when PewDiePie crossed the bridge. He really is trying to deflect himself and call PewDiePie racist, when that couldn't be farther from the truth. If you just take a scroll through Johnny Somali's Twitter page, it's filled with the worst opinions you can even fathom and imagine. And then it just gets even more disgusting, where he tries to blame a shooting on PewDiePie.
Let's not ignore the fact that the Christchurch mosque shooter killed hundreds of Muslims in a New Zealand mosque and said, subscribe to PewDiePie while killing people on live stream. Sure, you condemned it, but those moments are indelibly part of your history. That's a worse history than me. No one's ever died because of Johnny Somali content.
You see, back in New Zealand, they had a shooter situation, unfortunately, where 50 people died in 2 mosques. And the shooter said, subscribe to PewDiePie. This is when he had his peak in popularity, and everyone wanted him to beat T-Series in subs, if you guys remember that. PewDiePie's response to this was essentially ending his support, as he doesn't want hate to win in the end. And then we have Johnny Somali coming back, blaming PewDiePie for this entire situation, which is highly disgusting to even put on someone. But oh boy, it gets worse. This guy literally made a tweet threatening PewDiePie's family. Bruh. What is actually wrong with this man? Crazy thing is, PewDiePie doesn't even make an argument to start beef with Johnny Somali. It's more just like a passing comment. He calls him an idiot, says he deserves to be banned. That's it. And then of course Johnny Somali tries to turn it into something bigger because he wants all the clout.
Let me make this clear. All the charges related to trespassing in Osaka were dropped. I am not banned from Japan permanently, and it would be extremely easy for me to re-enter the country anytime I want. But let me tell you this, I will not, because I am a target of the Osaka Police Department, the Tokyo Metropolitan Police Department, and the LDP party.
You know, I feel like this can make a very good curb meme.
I am not banned from Japan permanently, and it would be extremely easy for me to re-enter the country anytime I want. But let me tell you this, I will not, because I am a target of the Osaka Police Department, the Tokyo Metropolitan Police Department, and the LDP party, which is a corrupt police.
Now let's dissect some of his lies that he said. He actually summed this up in a tweet as well too. 3 points he made, and all of them are actually untrue. Number 1, I was never charged for trespassing in Osaka, Japan. I am permanently not banned from Japan. I can and will return in the future. He called me the T-word. Very interesting choice of language. That could be racially motivated. Definitely defamatory. And considered slander. And liable. See you in court, Felix. Yeah, he made a lot of mistakes in that tweet. So let me just go ahead and fix that for you. There you go. You know, this whole situation kind of reminds me of when Logan Paul got cancelled for going in Japan. Mainly because PewDiePie also made a video on him as well too. A lot of people were attacking Logan Paul at the time. But the difference between him and Johnny Somali is that Logan Paul at least took some accountability and tried to make a change for the better. Whether or not you agree with Logan Paul or not, he did kind of change a lot. And now he's featured in things like WWE. You can always make a turnaround at any time. But it looks like Johnny Somali just wants to keep being the villain of live streaming. And I still think it's absolutely disgusting what he said to PewDiePie, on Twitter and in the video. It really looks like he's mentally unstable. Even if it's just a character, there's no way this guy's actually sane in the head. This guy needs some serious help, I would say. And until he matures and realizes that he should stop being such a booty hole, I'm glad he's banned from Japan, and I would encourage other countries to do the same. He's already getting targeted by many other people. I'm pretty sure he's been jumped a couple times in countries like Israel. He's endangering himself and his crew. But honestly, can you really blame them? Anyway, that's pretty much all I have to say about Johnny Somali. If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to leave a subscribe. We're trying to hit 20,000 subscribers. You know, 20,000 would be pretty nice. And also leave a like on the video if you did enjoy it and you want to keep seeing more commentaries in the future. And always let me know what you guys think in the comments and what I should cover next. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Anyway, bye.